On to my Scorpio. So I actually did this video before, but it is what it is. The Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. You have the World, the Nine of Swords. Okay. Then you have the Six of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is about how a lot of you Scorpios, y'all happen to be, sorry about that, y'all happen to be in a situation where the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords is about how, again, a lot of you Scorpios, y'all are keeping in mind what it is that y'all want. Y'all want the real thing, right? Y'all want, and a lot of people want that. A lot of people want the real thing, right? And just, again, don't give up. A lot of you right now are doing the correct thing and still trying to get to know people. Because as it is that I said before, this is a process, right? And a lot of people don't really understand how much of a process this is. We're going through a time right now where the fakery and the fakery and all the fake stuff is actually becoming uncool. So, come here, my love. Hey, come here. That's my dog. My dog is causing mischief. Come here, my love. Come here, my love. Everything in the world to try to stop me from making this video. It's all right, my love. It's all right. Look at that. Look at that beautiful dog there. I love you. All right. All right, now. All right. So, sorry about that. Everything in the world to make sure I don't make this video. However, we gotta continue to move forward. So the situation with you Scorpios is that, so you're coming out here, testing some things out, throwing out some feelers. And what I mean when I say feelers is you're going out speaking to as many people that you like at first glance, trying to see if people actually have any kind of common sense to them, right? Are they people that you can actually get to know? And you're just essentially trying to get to know as many people as possible. Now, the World and the Nine of Swords now represent, so since this is the case, the World and the Nine of Swords represents you see many possibilities. You're not tripping out about whether or not you're going to get every single person to interact with you, to act right, to be respectful, to act like they have some sort of common sense. A lot of you Scorpios already know that there's a great big world that you're living in and that there's so many people that you can get to know, which is true. You know what I mean? Very true. But at the same time, you Scorpios are also understanding that not everything is worthy of a panic. But unfortunately, you Scorpios may not really understand that for real. This may be something that you may have some sort of internal worries about. Listen, that's just a Scorpio thing. Again, you're in a situation right now where the uneasiness that some of you Scorpios may feel like you may never find this. Again, that a lot of that stuff is not necessarily true. Because like I said before, this is a process, yo. Like a lot of people don't really understand that this is a process. It is. Because when it comes to getting to know people, you got to understand, like on the Kabbalah, there's something that's called the divine, right? The divine, I can't say it, but the divine, the divine people, basically. Let's codify it like that on the Kabbalah. It's when they reached the point of Bina and Chokmah, right? And they become the exalted ones, right? Plural, but I mean it in a general sense. And those are people who are open to accept love. And everything else below that is not. Everything else below that is not. Even Venus is not. So because it's below that, because the planetary forces that rule over Bina and Chokmah, Bina is Saturn and Chokmah is Neptune. And then at the very tippy top, which is representative of Kether, is Pluto. So There's also, so this is why I'm trying to say that it's a process, because love is also a spiritual process as well. Y'all should know that by now. But even coming up to get to a point where you love, that in on itself is a spiritual process. A lot of people are not even on the level of spirituality that they act like they are, because they're not even ready to open up their heart when it comes to being in love. This is why I try to tell y'all, no ego. Why am I saying this? Because in order for you to make the transition, or to make the pass through from chesed to bina. Now chesed, remember what I just told you. I said that anything underneath bina and chokmah is people or representative of individuals that do not understand what love is. I'm talking about as far as people. I'm not talking about animals. As far as people is concerned, in particular, right? They are not really able to understand what love is like that on a deeper level. They're more so looking at it from their survival. But in actuality, right, maybe animals process it that way sometimes. But even animals get to a point where they get to Bina and Chokmah and above. And when it comes to people, anything below Bina and Chokmah, below, is people who do not understand love. They're not even ready for it, because there's levels even above Kether. There's levels even above that. When you get to the quantum physics, to the point where you don't even, that's, anyway, the point is, right, because we could get, but the point is, why I'm saying that to you is because to give you another perspective on it, that some people aren't even ready for love. And when I say they're not even ready for it, I don't even mean they've experienced love and they're running away from it. Some people don't even realize that more than likely they've never even experienced love. And the ones who do experience love and they've experienced it and they don't ever want to try, those are people who couldn't make the transition from chesed through the abyss. Because in order to transition from chesed to bina, right, where you start understanding what love really is, you're now open to actually find the correct one. What happens? You're in a situation now where, because you're living in an existence below bina and chokmah, right? You're not even ready to accept it. But in order for you to get from chesed to bina, right, that place in your life where you've become perfected to the point where that's when love starts to come through, right? You got to cross the abyss, letting go of what? That ego. A lot of people don't even know how to do that. So this is why I'm trying to tell you, Scorpios, that it's a process. Like, most people are not even, like, they don't even have the I don't know if y'all can understand this, but they don't even have the capacity to even be open to what love is. They're not even capable of it. You're speaking to individuals that are severely underdeveloped. They're not even, because love is inevitable on this path. Some people think, well, maybe love is not for me. Nope. If you're doing it right, love is for you. It has to be. Because it's one of the things that are guaranteed when you're on this path, when you're really doing the work. I know this because I've never had a problem drawing in people to me. Problem is keeping them. But that's a Pisces issue. That's a Virgo issue. That's an Aries issue. All of three I have. So the Six of Wands and the Four of Pentacles now represent. So as a result of this, This is about how a lot of you need to understand that the Six of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So what do you do now with these worries? What do you do is with what it is that I just shared to you, you understand now that there's levels to singlehood. Oh, now we're getting into another layer. We're getting into another layer. There's different levels of singlehood. There's singlehood where you can get people to like you, but what you're trying to cover up is your own dysfunctions. That's what playing games is. Then you can be single because you're not necessarily very good at being a partner, because you've achieved the ram's horn. And what I mean when I say you've achieved the ram's horn is you've become to you come to a point where you're so spiritually interested in just becoming better and better and better that your focus wouldn't even be on a relationship. Oh, now we're getting even deeper now into the situation. You can become so observant of the things that you're doing that you could be in a relationship, mess the relationship up. Or not even be in a relationship, but still not even get yourselves into a relationship, a long-lasting one, because you're so interested. That's where I'm at. That's where I am. Where I'm so interested in the things that I need to do, I've realized that I wouldn't be a good partner. Not because I'm treating the people like no. I'm at a point where I'm so interested in doing what it is that I want to do, I probably wouldn't even be a very good partner. Doesn't mean that I am not willing to accept it, but what it does mean is that I understand that there are some priorities that I still want to accomplish. And see, when you start talking about that, like I said before, Scorpio, not to be long-winded, but people like to make it seem like, oh, singlehood is like there's only one cause to singlehood. It's because there's something seriously truculent, right? Look up the definition of truculent, but there's something seriously truculent wrong with you, right? But that's not really the case. You could be a wonderful individual to the people that you're with, but they may just not think that you're giving them enough attention. You're not loving enough. You don't give them enough attention. You don't actually be aware of them enough, right? And then the Ten of Cups now represents, so what does this mean? This means that if you Scorpios want to be in a relationship, you will have to take a panoramic view of your life and make that decision for yourselves. Are you being too aware of your goals? Do you not set aside any time for people, in the past? You'll have to come to that conclusion yourselves. And then the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles represent, so since this is the case, you will get a chance to speak to other people, but how will you approach it? What will you do? Will you continue to move the same way that you did before prior to this reading, or will you take some of those things into consideration and make the proper understanding of which type of person you are? Are you dysfunctional too? And it's something that you need to fix. Are you the type of person that is so aware of your own goals and you're giving your time and your attention to that, which makes it so that you make the people that you're dating third place? What's third place? Your potential, huh? Go ahead. Your potential, yourself. I should say second place, because your potential and yourself tie at both at first place, and then second place is them. You have to make that decision for yourselves. You'll have to figure it out yourselves, right? So let's clarify. Let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Because the Eight of Pentacles is always about, whenever it is I get the Eight of Pentacles, it always means that an honest moment in time, the ability to to speak into existence to yourself and potentially even to others what exactly is going on. So to clarify the Eight of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Sun, and then you have the Seven of Cups. So again, the King of Swords is about, again, having that verbiage to actually say it, having the guts to now admit it to yourselves what exactly is going on. Are you dysfunctional? Are you, are you not the partner that's open to that type of stuff because you're below me.I and you.If, right? Or are you on that level or even higher than me.I and you.If, Kether, or even beyond even that, because there's levels beyond Kether, right? But then at the same time, you're just in a particular situation with you spiritually where you're self-serving. Now we're on something even deeper than even that. And that you're paying attention to your own goals and what you want to do, and you wouldn't be a good partner, not because you are disrespectful and you dislike other people and you would treat them like trash. No, but because you're so focused on doing the things that you need to do, to the point where having someone, you're not even, you need to really be able, you're not even sure if you would actually be a good partner to these people that can give them the time and the love and the focus that they are going to require to feel fulfilled being in a relationship. You're going to make them feel alone while in a relationship. Now we're talking. So the Nine of Cups, that's for you to figure out on your own. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. The Nine of Cups, the Sun, and the Seven of Cups now represents. So this is what it is that you must learn to figure out. And once you figure it out, then you'll have a better understanding. Me, I'm the second one. Am I treating the partners that I'm with like trash? No, absolutely not. I actually like all the people that I wanted to talk to. But two things messed it up at the same time, right? Simultaneously at the same time, which was their insecurity and my focus on accomplishing what it is that I need to accomplish. And those two things got in the way. So did I do something? Absolutely. Trying to strive to achieve something greater than where I am right now. That's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers. Right now I have 6,730 some odd subscribers. Please smash the subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.